Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Splat. Now then, if you were watching yesterday, you would have seen that my video was on predicting the result of the Arsenal-Liverpool match. And you might have noticed, if you were watching that I was spot on, 100% accurate with my prediction that it would finish 2-1 to Arsenal with a late goal. Thank you, Robin van Persie, for making me look like some sort of clairvoyant. To reward myself for my mystic abilities, I thought I'd go out and purchase myself something. First time I've really treated myself to something since Christmas, because I also had the funds to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bought myself a PlayStation Vita. Now then, for those of you not in the know, PlayStation, a company who produce video game consoles and things of that nature, have produced a new handheld console to replace the PSP, or the PlayStation Portable. This is the PlayStation Vita, and I just wanted to share some of my first impressions on this little device. Well, I say little, it's one of the bigger handheld devicey things. It does sort of require two hands to hold on to it. But let's have a look, why don't we? Okay, so first of all, as you can see, it's got a 5-inch screen which reflects things that are in the background. So there you go. So there's all that type of thing. Obviously it's got the classic PlayStation controls, you know, X, square, triangle, circle, 2 analog sticks, which is good, directional buttons, and even shoulder buttons. Woo! It doesn't have 2 shoulder buttons though. As you know, on a classic PlayStation controller, here's one, with the normal controller, you've got R2 and L2. This controller doesn't have it, but what it has instead is on the back, it has a touchpad. And this touchpad can be used as R2 or L2 or any number of other things. It's a pretty cool way of getting around it. Also, the front screen does act as a touchscreen, as I will show you. So, by hitting the on button, the screen pops up. And that's the time when I'm recording and what day it is. You peel back and... oh, that's right, I put the security lock on it. Not telling you what my password is, hold on. Okay, we're in the menu. This is what the menu looks like. It's fairly nice, you've got different badges for different things. Obviously it's all touch screens, so you can flick it around, have a look at things. Some of the features I've played around with so far. The welcome pack is a very interesting little tutorial mode. Just trying to show it you there whilst operating it from behind, a little difficult. Whoops. Okay, so the tutorial pack allows you to... oh, I'm not going to show you, it'll close my game. Essentially, it's a tutorial thing that just teaches you how to use the touchscreen, the backpad, things like that, and it does it like a cool little game, which is very good. Obviously, you've got the usual things that you get on these devices these days, the ability to take photographs, par exemple. Let me just see. Flip this camera round. I'm just going to get a picture of me. And lo and behold, you get a picture of me. And then all that. Whoops. Oh, turns out that button takes pictures as well. See, you're learning as I learn. See, there you go. One handsome, lovely picture that you can manipulate to your heart's content. Other features. Oh. And to get out of anything, press the home button. Pretty useful. Okay, just a couple of other things. I bought the version that only has Wi-Fi, not 3G, because I'm not really that big into the internet gaming, but it does have the PlayStation Store available, should you wish to access it. I won't access it here, obviously, because I'm not really that fussed. But it does have a web browser, so, you know, you can go on the internet and stuff like that, which is good. I thought I might actually show you a game. Also, it can hold music videos. Apparently you can have remote play, so you can play your PlayStation 3 if you've got one, via this if you're away from the house. Now, I haven't looked into setting that up, but the opportunity of, you know, leaving Portal 2 or Skyrim on the go and then just being on the train and going, yeah, I think I'll play a bit of Portal 2. I think I'll see what, you know, Wheatley's doing. I'll jump in and do that. And now to show you a game. I bought one title, and it's fairly obvious what title I would buy. FIFA Football. Obviously, as you all know, I am a massive fan of the FIFA series, frequent player of FIFA 12 and other such titles. FIFA Football is, you know, a fairly simple concept. It's the same thing put onto the console. So let's have a look. Go back home. So there's the little badge once you install the game. The games are in tiny little cartridges as well. You hit FIFA, you can load up the game, and there you go. That's the game starting. Now this is going to be tricky because obviously I'm this side, so I'm going to try demonstrate what it does. So obviously as you can see here, moving Ryan Giggs around here, Tim Krul's in nets. I'm trying to play it in a reflection, which is difficult. Oh, he's through on goal! Oh, good save. Okay. You might... I'll just turn the volume down as well, because I don't want to, you know, play that over me talking. Obviously you hit the start button, you get the menu. Fans of FIFA 12 will know this is what the menu is like in the FIFA 12 game, and it is very, very like the game. It's got all the same modes, it's got career mode, you can customise it, all sorts of things. Kick off with a game, let's just have a go of that. Okay, so for obviously being a Manchester United fan, I'll do that. We'll hit shuffle, I'll give Wolves a go. I'm not going to play the whole game. And it is just like playing the game. But the thing I've been most impressed with while it's loading is the graphical quality of it. It is genuinely very, very good. There are bits that aren't as good. Obviously it can't replicate the power of a PlayStation 3. It is, after all, only a little device. But the image quality on the 5-inch screen is fantastic. It's very hard to show you by recording it through an iPhone camera, you know, and then you're watching it on your computer monitor. But trust me, it does look very good. So just give it a little go as start here. And it's, you know, pretty much as you expect. Pass, move, shoot. My own comments on it would be, it's not quite as responsive as the FIFA on the PlayStation, particularly in terms of certain controls, but the shooting is a fair bit of fun. And some of the stuff they've done with the touchscreen, if I want to switch players, I can just tap who I want and move them around. I can even pass using the touchscreen. However, I've not found that to be all that useful in game so far. The other thing that you can do, just pause that now, is use the back touchpad to score. So when you're through on goal and you want to hit it in the top right corner, just hit the top right corner at the back and the ball will hopefully fly that way. But my main problem with that is when I'm resting my hands playing the thing, even though they provided these little pads here, holding it like a claw, I'm not really a big fan of, and I like to have a bit of space. And that interferes with play. But thankfully you can turn off the ability to touchscreen pass or use the touchpad pass. So you can just play it like a regular game of FIFA. Quality, like I say, is slightly lower, maybe 5 or 10% lower as the odd dropped frame, but it is the closest you can get to a great FIFA experience, you know, to the proper FIFA experience on a train, you know, on a mobile device. So there you go, my first impressions of the PS Vita. I picked up my copy of the PS Vita for around $350 Australian, and it looks promising. I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of the iPhone, and you know, a lot of my media management stuff is through that, but I can imagine using the PS Vita for maybe the odd movie, because the quality of the screen's a bit better than the iPhone. Sorry, Apple. Also, you know, it can store music and things like that, photographs, but the main thing is great quality games. I'll let you know if anything comes up that I think's worth mentioning, but there you go. It's not an advert, just saying. I've not, you know, Sony's not rung me up and say talk about the PS Vita or anything. It's just thought I'd share my first impressions with you on it. Wonder if anyone will buy that. Okay then, that is all for today, folks. Thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. What's that? You want me to predict another football match? United-Tottenham? This will almost certainly break the streak. I'm going to go with Manchester United 2, Tottenham 0. There you go. Okay, speak to you later. Bye.